Hello guys, how are we all doing? Welcome back to yet another video. Today we are ranking fellow championship content creators. Now these are channels I watch. I haven't picked channels that everyone else has suggested. These are all channels I've watched at some point and mainly consistently as well. There's so many good channels out there. I've got to give a mention to channels I haven't put on this tier list, such as Alex Griffin, Thogden, Swansea Away Days, Lions TV, Sheffield United Way. There is actually so many, but I tried to narrow it down to the 20 I probably watch the most, and these are all, like I say, people that watch the championship or follow a championship team and cover that content on their channel. Before we get into this, guys, do feel free to give me your opinions down in the comments. This is just my opinion. Like I say, I watch all of these. These are all brilliant. I'm not going to slander them. If you're one of these content creators and you found this video, don't take it to heart if I've put you further down the tier list than you might have thought. Like I say, they're all pretty good. I'll go through what they say. And like I say, do please support by dropping a like and subscribing. Now, let's go through the tier list, guys. At the bottom, I've got upload more. Now, none of these are an insult, to be honest. Upload more means I like your content. Can you just put some more out? You know, I really enjoy it. Just put some more out and I'll really get into it. Solid means a solid championship watch, always worth watching, make some good banging content. Up and coming, I've gone for channels that are either growing really well this season or new channels that are looking at building their way towards elite. And elite I've gone for at the top, which just bang out some of the really best championship content. But like I say, all of these are brilliant, so let's get into this. Now let's start with Blackburn Overseas. This guy covers so much content. He's obviously a Blackburn fan, but he covers La Liga, he does League 1 predictions, League 2 predictions, does everything, and I really love that. One thing I will poke holes at him for is he put Coventry to get relegated at the start of the season championship predictions, but you know, he's a solid watch. I love Blackburn Overseas. I'm going to put him in solid. Next up, the Honest Football Podcast. They always cover good championship content, and I really like them. I'd say they're a really solid watch as well. Let me know, guys, if you watch these channels down below. A lot of the time I watch them and think they've got some really good ideas and analysis. I'll put them in solid as well. Next up, Lewis TV, a fellow Coventry City content creator. This guy is really good. He's been up and coming this season. You know, he's really grown this season, going to every game. Honestly, respect to that. He gets to like every game, which is really class. And he always tries to capture the limbs. He's always falling on the floor, going mental, which is good to see. And he sits in the bit of the CBS, which obviously got the best atmosphere, Singers Corner, which I might do at some point. But yeah, he's a solid watch. He's been growing well this season. Lewis TV, you're up and coming, mate. Next up, Back of the Net. I only found this channel a couple of months ago when I saw their Coventry City versus Bournemouth video. Really good. Actually quite a solid watch. If you're a Bournemouth fan, you'd probably put this in elite. Yeah, I like this channel. I'm going to put it in a solid watch. Next up, Broomy Joe. He might be the content creator out of all of these that I might have watched the longest. Brilliant, Broomy Joe. But I'm going to surprise you guys and put him in the lowest tier. Like I say, it's not an insult. I just wish he'd upload more. He obviously does great vlogs for the Birmingham City games, one of the best Birmingham City watches. There's quite a few good Birmingham City content creators, but I wish he did videos between the vlogs. You know, if he did some sort of predictions or analysis on the Championship or Birmingham City, then I'd maybe put him even higher. Next up, Ben HD, the OG, the godfather of Championship content creating. I've met this guy at the Preston Coventry game. Really sound guy. Appreciate that he took some time out to meet me. And brilliant analysis. Like I say, he started this. A lot of these channels might not be here or might not be as good as they are if it wasn't for Ben HD paving the way for championship content creators. Ben HD, my mate, you've got to go in elite. Next up, Lex Alexis. Out of all these content creators, the one I've probably got the best relationship with. I speak to this guy quite regularly. He tunes into my stuff. I tune into his, and he's had a real breakthrough season. Honestly, some really good growth on his channel. Covers the championship, and I tell you what, I'd love to see Lex Alexis do some vlogs. Wouldn't it be great to see him get to some games? Like I say, a lot of you guys might watch this guy as well. He's gone past 1,000 subscribers. I'm so proud of him. Let's put him in up and coming. He's doing really well. Next up, it's Ramos. I've watched this guy for quite a while as well. Does Blackpool FC content creating. Really good to see. And like I say, it's brilliant to see Blackpool back in the championship. And he's captured some really good vlogs this season. The Sheffield United away one really stands out. I remember watching that thinking, oh, that was a great win for Blackpool as well. Only hole I'll poke is, once again, like Broomy Joe, I like him. Just doesn't upload enough for me, so I'm going to put him in upload more. It'd be great to see It's Ramos get into every game and putting out some different content as well. Next up, we've got Will Burford, who is a West Bromwich Albion fan. This guy's brilliant. I think he watches some of my stuff. I watch some of his. He also does non-league content, which is something I'm a big advocate of. I like to go to Solihull Moors and cover some of the National League stuff. So, yeah, fair play to Will Burford. He's been growing well. Up and coming. Next up, Lee Charles, Blackpool FC content creator. Really good, this guy. Honestly, he really does put out some good content. He obviously has a very good opinion on things, and he gets to a lot of the games, and he really is fair to the other clubs that they're playing. I think with some content creators, not too many on this list, but they focus on their club solely. He's really fair. He tries to put things in a positive light. I liked what he had to say about Coventry and the Coventry Blackpool vlog he did. He's been growing really well. I think he's nearly at 5,000 subscribers, so we'll say he is up and coming. Next up, Tykes TV, a solid watch as far as I'm concerned. I've watched these for quite a few years now. I think going back to that season when they got promoted from League One. And yeah, the guys that ran that channel really good. I think they've had a little change in who runs the channel and stuff, because I think there's been a couple of different faces last time I've watched. But Tykes TV is a solid watch. Next up is Benjamin Bloom, and this guy offers some of the best analysis out of any Championship content creators. He is so knowledgeable, and what's brilliant about Benjamin Bloom is his team isn't even in the Championship. He supports Ipswich and he still covers the Championship. He's got such a passion for it. You know, I could say because I'm a Coventry fan, that's why I focus on the Championship, but I've worked with this guy on a couple of videos. Really nice guy, top guy. I'd love to go for a pint with him if anything. He's a great character, and like I say, his team's not even in the Championship and he just loves to cover Championship content. He's extremely fair. He loves to leave his bias at the door, and Benjamin Bloom, I love to watch you all the time. Elite. Next up, James Lawrence Olcott. He's actually got a couple of channels where he covers a range of footballing content, and I think it's brilliant that he can cover everything. You'd think when some channels get to a certain point, like over 100,000 subscribers, they might think, well, I'll focus on the Premier League to grow my channel. But the fact that he still makes time for Championship, and he covers a lot of the Championship teams. He does videos on specific Championship teams. He did one on Coventry under Mark Robbins, and he's really good, James Lawrence Olcott. I think he offers some brilliant analysis, so I'll put him in elite. Next up, Harvey, SCFC, Stoke City fan. Like I say, plenty of great content creators out here. It's a shame I couldn't get everyone into this list, but I did sneak Harvey in here as a Stoke fan. I watched his vlog against Coventry, and yeah, seems like a really top guy. I'd say he is a solid watch. Next up, Door on Tour. This guy is fantastic. Nottingham Forest fan, and I feel like I can draw some parallels to him. We've both grown a lot since the start of the season, and we could both put that down to our clubs having fantastic seasons. Obviously, Forest had a slow start, and then they went on that massive surge, and if you're at the games covering it in a brilliant way like Door on Tour does, then you're going to get loads of viewers and gain lots, and the channel's really going to grow. And like I say, this is a fantastic breakthrough season for Door on Tour. He's grown really quickly. Imagine if Forest get promoted. Imagine like he'll be doing Premier League content next year. I think this guy will be at 10k soon. I think Door on Tour is up and coming. Next up, Cape United, Peterborough United vlogger, a really mature lad, does some good content about Peterborough United, and once again, very fair to the opposing teams. Like I say, it's not been a great season for Peterborough. A lot of the time he's going to the game and his team is losing, which is pretty painful, but if he's still getting really good numbers and being really fair about the game and giving really good analysis as to why Peterborough aren't picking up results, he's really going to grow. He's doing fantastic this season. It's been another up and coming breakthrough season with Cape United. Next up, Fusion Josh. This guy is fantastic. There's a lot of channels like Thogden, Alex Griffin that go to some Championship games, but Fusion Josh has come to Coventry about 4 or 5 times this season, which I'm starting to think this guy could be a Coventry fan, which would be brilliant. I think he is a Brighton fan, to be fair, but really does capture the game in a good way, makes some really good content. Like I say, his editing is very good, and yeah, really enjoyed watching his videos. Elite. Next up, British Chat. This is a really unique channel. He does Luton Town content. He also does sort of movies and series reacting to that, which is actually quite good as well. But when he watches Luton Town all the way from the other side of the world, I think his content is brilliant. I tell you one thing, I'd love to make a recommendation to him and say I'd love to see him live streaming. I know he records himself, but it'd be great to live stream and we can interact with him. Really good for Luton Town. British chap is up and coming. Next up, Barnsley on Tour. A really solid watch again. I like watching his videos, especially when he's playing my team Coventry. Like I say, that's when I really tune into some of these other channels. And yeah, really fair, good reviews. And yeah, I like him. I'm really filling up this up and coming tier list, but he's going to go in there. Next up, Smith, on the road, back again. Brilliant. Honestly, this guy's fantastic. I know he covers a lot of the grounds, doesn't just do Championship, but when he does go to the Championship games, like he did go to Coventry City versus Reading, brilliant. Like I say, he's really funny. He obviously loves a Dr. Pepper. He reviews the pies and the whole journey and the whole experience. Really good content from Smith. I'm popping him in elite. So then guys, that wraps up today's video. I've ranked 20 content creators that I watch. Let me know your opinions on what I have ranked them. I also watch a lot of other content creators, and I really could make a part 2 to this, so let me know if you'd like to see that. Please do drop a like, subscribe, let me know your opinions, and we'll see you in the next video. Peace out.